Rambit Automatic here. Welcome back. New day. I am here to wake up and start a video very, very soon. So, man, I gotta get up and shower. Get a shower. No, more water. That's good. That's what I call a good show. Wet cigarette. Crap. Wet cigarette. Rambit Automatic here. On this gray, sunny day, I am ready to start this episode. So yes, it's been a long time since we played this game. Man, I feel so good to be back. This is one of my I'll say this is my favorite series I've played on the channel. Wow, I'm surprisingly hungry, so we'll just eat that really quick. As you can see, we have no food. It's all in the truck right now. But yeah, I wanted to come back to this. Unfortunately, my old file... Now... I shouldn't say unfortunately, because we haven't lost any progress. We're right back to where we were before. Because I got the new computer and everything like that. Open up. Open up. Don't be stubborn. Okay, because I got the new computer, the old file was completely lost and whatever, so I was working with my previous recording to figure out what I'd stuck on before and what I hadn't, and apparently I hadn't completely finished doing that before I decided to start recording. As you know, opportunity is very lacking. Man, it is nice to be back with a mouse that works. Let me tell you, that is a treat. Can't believe I didn't finish putting all these parts together. I completely forgot. Not only does this mouse work, but I can just push it once, and it keeps rolling and rolling and rolling, so all I have to do is highlight over an object, and the mouse just rolls itself to completion there. I didn't even do those bolts up. Apparently we're not all that together right now. And by we're, I mean me. Yeah, I got that one. Okay, that's good news. What about in the trunk? And yes, the Satsutma is back. Here she is in all of her beauty, right here. Is that done? One of the things that actually kept me... that actually delayed me... Now, this is going to sound a little bit ridiculous. But one of the things actually that delayed me from recording this series was this mod has a glitch where sometimes the back windows, I don't remember if that was in the last episode, but sometimes the windows reappear where they used to be. Whoa, that was weird. Sometimes the windows, is that someone inside? Okay, now that's weird, really suspicious. But sometimes, yeah, they just spawn where they're supposed to be, so it's just like levitating windows, and that irritated me enough that I didn't want to record anymore. So that's actually what stopped the previous series, and the fact that I had 13 episodes out and I didn't even know that people would like it. It turns out the people actually really did enjoy it, but back when you're doing stuff that early on the channel, you don't really know. I'm glad that people enjoyed it, because I love this series. Oh, crap. The scooter's gone. Oh, thunderstorm. Oh, no, the scooter's gone. Well, good thing I got MSC editor. Ooh, and another thing I want to touch on really quickly. There are new parts in the catalog. So there's a new hood, I think that's new. I don't remember that being a thing before. Yeah, this page right here has a ratchet set or something like that. That seems pretty important. And then this thing here with the many things on it looks like some kind of carburetor intake or something. And nitrous. Like, damn, why do you need nitrous in the Subaru Brat? I'm not too sure, but I'm not gonna call it the Subaru Brat. Oh, no power outages. You know what that means? If we pick up the phone, we'll get electrocuted, so we cannot pick up the phone. I just finished doing a bunch of jobs anyway, so I made a bunch of money, so. Let's get to putting this muffler on. I don't think I'd done that in the last episode, but if I did, we'll just make this super quick. So just reach underneath, like that. Or just stick it in place. Take spanner 7, go bolt, bolt, bolt. And you'll be good to go. Next, we'll take the fuel tank pipe, which I know we installed before, stick it into there. You don't need to open the trunk if you have the Satsutma. It's got a gas cap now. Has that always been a thing? It's had a gas cap all the time? I can't remember that necessarily. Exhaust muffler. I hadn't finished, because I was just looking to the raw recording, not actually watching my own video, but because I still had that on my old computer, surprisingly, despite the fact that I got rid of everything continuously, because that laptop has, like, no storage space. And you just go, the bolt right there. That's it. I seem to remember there being bolts for the brakes or something like that, so I'll just keep checking, but I don't know. And the power's out. So yeah, as many of you may know, the game has been updated immensely since the last time I got here. Let me just do a quick rundown of all of the new things. Fire extinguishers, more metal on the countertops, the deck I was showing off earlier, the shower is now functional. That may be a mod though, because I remember installing a mod for that, and shelves for storing all of your food and stuff, and the immense amounts of beer that you collect. Because you remember this room was just empty or whatever, and people just stuff stuff all over the floor. I had a bunch of liquor all over the floor. I just tossed all of the alcohol I didn't need over there. The TV doesn't work anymore, and now only plays music. Not to mention everything looks better because my new computer can actually handle the ultra graphics and all of the settings turned on for this game, so that'll be nicer for you guys to look at. And I learned how to make my videos look better, which you may have seen in the last video, in some of the last videos I've uploaded. There will be good and bad footage strewn about the channel, because I still have a bunch of old recordings I've got to get rid of, but you'll slowly start to see nicer recordings come out of this. That's just some of the stuff I can remember in the house. I'm sure there's some new stuff out and around, but that's all I could really remember. Back to the car. I just want to get all of the engine compartments and bits plugged in and done. So let's get the brake master cylinder done. I did not do this the last time. I remember that, because it's a job for some reason I always dread doing, even though it's like super easy. I guess it's just like engine compartment bits that are just like extra, so it just feels like that extra little bit amount of work. But not saying I wish it wasn't a thing. Just, you know, it's just that thing I had to do. Oh, I also if I have played this game a lot of times, I've done my fair share of playthroughs. Not gonna say I've done it a lot of times. But one thing that I really hate doing is lowering the engine into the engine bay. All you have to do is, because I don't want to like stick the engine you gotta stick it all. Oh wait, gotta put it all the way down, and then you gotta like unscrew it, and then you gotta like, it's a big pain. So as soon as you put the engine down and you mount it, go to the toilet, save, and then come back in the game. It's quicker than messing around with this thing. That's just how I get it done. Okay, so a lot of this hasn't been really, wow, oh no. Well, what's a Rambit video without a little bit of failure and drama caused by said failure there? Okay, that actually wasn't that bad. It could have went a lot worse. Oh, good, now it's raining. I was hoping it would rain. I love the rain. And now that I record my voice and the game volume separate, I can kind of turn it down or turn it up depending on what you guys like. So if you guys like to hear rain in the videos, let me know. I like to hear rain in the videos. I might even insert a rain track. The whole time, the whole episode. Wouldn't that be interesting? Bet you no one's done that. Like, ever. I guess rain, I don't really need the ASMR channels, like the relaxing things. I can do just fine. It's tempting, but we won't do it. I can do just fine with hearing a fan. That's my relaxation sound, I guess, in my room, or watching YouTube videos is my form of relaxation. So just for reference, it's spanner 9 and spanner 8 for these parts right here, if you're following along. Hopefully, I know I did it, I told you afterwards, and you probably already went back and see what I picked if you're playing along. Let's just go straight for it and put the steering wheel on. Actually, no, because it gets a little bit difficult putting stuff inside when... Yeah, we're not going to fill the compartment with... Okay, we know what we're doing now. Let's get this radiator in. There. And you may have noticed as well, there's a lot less damage on the car. I was a lot more careful than when I was before. You do have to delete the mesh save from the file folder if you want to install the Ute mod. So that's partially why it's so nice, because I remember one of the first things I did when I started up this new file, I called myself test because I thought it was just going to be a test file for this computer, but I've changed that now with MSC editor. Sorry, with MSC editor, but I cannot find this screw here. Here we go. But even so, I've managed to keep the damage off the car. I'm sure there's somewhere that really messes up the car, that the car's really messed up on, but not here.